and right now we have another guest in the building, okay? So, our guest today is Kelvin Iyonu Toluwalashe, born in Warri, Delta State. Kelvin is a songwriter, singer, producer, model, and overall a complete musician. Started his singing career as a child in church, RCCG to be precise. That's Redeem, yeah?
Yeah.
Kelvin has a unique sound that ranges from a blend of Afrobeats and other unique genres. He likes being with his signature on every musician piece he touches. Born into a family of 5, Kelvin is a second child. He aims at revolutionizing the world with his music. He has a unique voice, an amazing fashion sense, the reeks of creativity and poise. Hi, Kelvin.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm fresh.
Yes, but today you're going to sing. You say you have a unique voice. Have you?
Kelvin Bahdboi.
Okay. Okay, so he's Bahdboi.
Yes, Kelvin Bahdboi.
Why didn't you put AKA Bahdboi there?
No, it's actually an AKA. It's the name.
So you're a bad boy.
I could say that, yeah.
Don't start it. So how are you, Kelvin?
I'm well.
You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, so let's get to know you more.
Okay. Well, like you already know, I am Kelvin Bahdboi. Yeah, I grew up in Delta State, Warri to be precise.
Okay.
But I'm Yoruba, from Ondo State.
From Ondo State,
Yeah,
okay.
my dad is Yoruba, my mom is from Delta State.
All right.
Yeah, Shakiri. So I started doing music very, very early. Started from the church. Although I didn't really get the kind of support I wanted from my folks. Like when I started, like even till now, my mom still thinks I should do gospel music. She always say, you have to sing for Christ. You have to sing for Christ. And sometimes I try to make her understand that I don't sing for the devil. So it doesn't really have to be a thug of war, like devil, Christ kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, in your profile, it says you are, in fact, a complete musician. Explain to us what a complete musician is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say a complete musician is one that understands the rudiments of music. Like, it is one thing to be a singer. It is one thing to be an instrumentalist. It's one thing to be a producer. Yeah, so when I say I'm a complete musician, I'm all in one. I'm a producer, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm an instrumentalist. I play the piano, I play piano very, very well. So, like, these features are what it takes to be a complete musician. There are more. There's music directing. All of these things are things I do effortlessly, actually.
All right, that's good. Now, growing in a church setting, I know a lot of things about that because I did too as well. There were some challenges.
Church boy.
Yes, I am. My dad is a pastor. There's I played the acoustic guitar, I played the piano, I play, of course, the drums. I'm sick on the drums. Now, the point is, for you growing in that setting and you evolving to what you are now, what are the challenges you faced as an artist? Because it can be really hard. You have some people coming out to say, you have this notion that all people that grow in the church or all pastors' kids are bad at this or that. And then when they see you performing and doing your own brand of music, tend to say, maybe Pastor Pikin be that. Or, why is he doing this brand of music? It tends to feel like there's a stereotype. How do you overcome all these challenges and adversaries?
Okay, the criticisms and judgments that come with being a secular artist, especially when you start from the church, it's quite a handful. But right from time, I always knew I wasn't going to do gospel music. I knew it, so I wasn't going to lie about it or lie to myself and say, oh, I want to be on this path that my parents want me to be. My pastors expect me to be like this. My pastors expect me to sound like this. So at a very, very young age, I was already mentally liberated. I already knew what I wanted to do. I already knew, okay, yes, this is my path, because I cannot start doing gospel music and start showing a different lifestyle. So I was about living my truth. Although it was really, really tough, because so many people will get to judge you and say, oh, this guy, that's the reason for the name Bahdboi, actually. It's yes to criticisms. Okay, yes, I've left the church. I'm now in the world. I'm a bad person. Yes. Then I also I've also been in really, really tough situations. You know, humans are very, very quick to point accusing fingers when they see that you're in a fix. Whereas when they're in that same fix, they'll even do worse. So the name Bahdboi is just yes to criticism. So breaking out from the church and doing secular music, like so they call it, like they call it. Actually, it's commercial music, but they call it secular music. Yeah, it wasn't really, really easy. But I just made up my mind, and I told myself, like, what anybody thinks about me doesn't really matter. It's what I think about myself that really counts.
True. Yes.
All right. Okay, so are you signed to any record label?
No, I am an independent artist, and that's the most difficult part of being a musician in Nigeria right now.
Okay, so why did you choose to be an independent artist?
Yeah, because I've not really seen labels that have or share the same visions as I do. Because as we all know, it could be bondage signing in with the wrong label.
True. And
some people, some labels don't really understand the rudiments of music. They just want every artist to jump on trends. Okay, now my piano they're in now. Okay, everybody's doing my piano, you do it. And every musician is supposed to have his own sound or his own signature. And we all know what we want to do actually. And sometimes what we want to do is actually appealing to the crowd. But if we don't introduce these things to the crowd, they might never see it. Now, I don't like to hop on trends because I believe I'm a trendsetter. Yes, okay. I am. I'd rather set trends than hop on trends. Yeah, so basically that's it.
All right. Okay, so one more question before Early takes you. Now in Nigeria, we already know that a lot of people or brands or artists do not like to support their fellow artists until they don't buy or something don't happen to them. You understand me? And me, they pepper me for body. I don't know, as an artist or musician, how do you feel about it?
I feel it is very, very, very sad. It is very, very, very sad. Because at the end of the day, somebody says we rise by lifting others. Yeah. The reason why so many of our OGs, so many veterans in the music industry right now, the reason why they're no longer relevant, or the reasons why they are no longer relevant, is because they don't put some of these youngins on. Like you see people that have made it, like, you know, you have a platform, you really don't want to do music anymore because you're probably still eating your streaming money of 5 years ago. But you had people that will come around you and you just want to be worshipped. You don't want to put anybody on. Then when some of these youngins get depressed and pass on, you start seeing people saying, oh, I should have responded to the DM. Oh, I wanted to respond. I was just talking to somebody with this. But the thing is, whether you put somebody on or you don't put somebody on, who go blow, go blow. Who will be big, will be big.
Sure. All right.
That's good. Let me ask you a non-conventional question here. Okay. There was a case that happened a couple of years ago, the case of Skibby, where he pretended to die, so to say, but that really didn't happen. But it helped push his music into new frontiers, as it were. And now we have the case of Ola Dibs. Now, what would you talk or say about this situation? Is it right for someone to use death as a criterion,
playing on people's emotions,
yes, to be able to blow or raise the standards for promoting his music?
Okay, at first when I got the news about Ola Dibs, I was sad, and at first I was beginning to feel emotional and everything. But after a while, when I saw that he was alive, I was like, these people should just come out and say it's a prank, because you don't joke with people's emotions. Nigeria is already too hard. Like, the economy is already something else. So trying to tell people that, trying to play with people's emotions and tell people that, oh, this person has that just because you want a couple number of streams, like, I'm not judging him, like, it's a strategy, but that's not something I think I would want to do, because what you do is you get the attention of the people when you do that, but you lose them at the end of the day, because nobody will take you seriously next time.
Yeah.
Like, even when you want to release a song, or when you have a new song out there and you tell people, oh, go and stream my song, they'll be like, I'm not this guy, we pretend say that. The music industry hard for everybody. Like, we know, like, it's not easy to blow under this Afrobeat space. So when you just be there, do your thing, you don't have to come and fake your death. Death is not something, like, I'm a religious person, but I'm a spiritually inclined person, and I believe that words have powers. Anything that we say out of our mouth, they come to life. So I cannot go and fake my death because I want certain attention that I know that I will still get eventually. It's only
At the
going
end
to
of
take
the day,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.